Rob Ebel from Mariemont I'm here with head coach Henry Thoman. Coach, how are we doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
Great. Thanks for taking the time talking about swimming with Mariemont Warriors. Give the fans a little overview of the season so far.
Well, first thing I'd like to do is give a lot of credit to Kevin Manis, who retired as swim coach after last year, after 25 years in the program. He laid a foundation for success that this program has been building on forever. I had a couple of kids who swam for him, and I was lucky enough to officiate on deck for a lot of meets, and he's done great. He did great work here, and I just hope that I can sort of keep that work going or have this year.
That's very nice of you to say and recognize him. I know he's very well respected in the community, and it's nice of you to recognize that. So let's talk about the season so far that you've taken over from Kevin and how things are going.
Well, the season's been good so far. We had a lot of success early. We've had a lot of kids who are swimming lifetime bests this year.
Due to coaching, right?
You know, one of the fun things about coaching swimmers in particular is they get bigger and stronger no matter what you do, and so it's hard to screw them up too much. But I do try to do the best I can. We've had some really nice swims by all our swimmers across the board. We had some really good results early in the year, and look forward to more of the same as we start to enter the championship season.
This past weekend, I guess one of the biggest meets maybe in the Midwest or maybe even in the country. I know how Mariemont did based on the podcast we did with Coach Nurl this morning, but I'd love for you to give credit to where credit is due on how your swimmers did in the Classic.
So the Classic is not just the biggest swim meet in the country; it is the largest high school swim meet in the world.
Wow, that's awesome!
It is a fantastic idea that has grown and grown over the last 35 or 40 years, and it's actually run by the officials for the Ohio State Athletic Association in this Southwest District. This last weekend we had great results. We had a ton of lifetime bests, a ton of season bests, a lot of really good swims. But we did have a few people come back to finals. We had both of our medley relays come back. Both of our medley relays just barely made it to the consolation finals, and both of them took off lots of time and moved up significantly during the finals. The first medley relay was Elizabeth Bonnell on backstroke, Jacqueline Young on breaststroke, Lydia Eberline on butterfly, and Ava Ellis on freestyle. Second medley relay was the same first three swimmers with Erin Kelly, a senior. Elizabeth Bonnell is also a senior, wrapping things up on the freestyle.
That's outstanding, and an outstanding weekend for the Warriors.
Individually, we also had some great swims. Jacqueline Young qualified in the 400 IM. Would have been eighth, other than a disqualification on a false start. That as a coach,
A little questionable, right?
I didn't say that, but and then she was fifth in the 200 breaststroke, and then Daniela DeCamp was 12th in the 50 breaststroke. So we had some really nice swims individually as well.
How exciting is it as a coach in the swimming venue to see all these great new pools going up at schools? You know, I think I'm out by the Princeton pool often, and I walk in there and I just marvel that this is built in a high school, these nice pools that are going up.
So yeah, it's the Cincinnati area has had a long tradition of fantastic swimming. Obviously, St. X leads the way in terms of the boys, but we've had a lot of really good girl swimmers as well. And having all these new facilities is a fantastic addition to the community. The Princeton pool, where we will swim our sectionals in a couple of weeks, is a beautiful new facility. They're looking at building a brand new 50-meter facility out in Mason, which will add to the group of beautiful pools that we have in the area. Our district meet is up at Miami every year, which is another fantastic
That's
pool.
Gorgeous, right.
And so we are blessed with some really nice facilities, and having facilities is what allows swimmers to swim well.
Do you have a favorite in Cincinnati, Coach, favorite swim facility?
So, I have to say that My favorite local facility is Miami. It is the fastest pool in the region, and it is a pool where Mariemont in particular, and my family as well, has done very well in the past.
Sure.
So it's clearly my favorite.
Can you tell me, as a novice, what makes a pool fast?
Don't get me started. I can give you about 20 minutes on that, but basically there are three things: the depth of the pool.
Okay.
But the whole point is to get rid of turbulence, and so the depth of the pool is important because
So the deeper.
the deeper the pool, you have less turbulence coming bouncing back off the bottom.
Got it. Okay.
Then gutters are very important, as well as lane lines, because they take care of the
Leveling out.
the turbulence on the surface.
Got it.
You'll see that in a really good pool, the water level is right at the level of the gutters, and the water just spills over into the gutters and it doesn't come back out. They're very deep, and the lane lines are big, and you might have 2 or 3 lane lines
Sure.
in between each lane as opposed to just one.
Perfect. Well, Coach, I appreciate the time and the education today on that, and best of luck the rest of the regular season, and then hopefully you get a bunch of swimmers that are up in Canton and competing for some medals.
I think we will.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.